What if Mecca had been somewhere else? Mecca in Morocco or Yemen? How would the Islamic world have changed? Marketing title: Mecca. If it were in Morocco or Yemen, how would the course of Islamic history have changed? Episode content: Introduction. Imagine if Mecca hadn't been in Saudi Arabia. Would the Islamic world have looked the same as it does now? What if Mecca had been in Morocco, Yemen, or even somewhere far from the heart of the Arabian Peninsula? In this episode, we discuss how this would have affected the history of Islam, geographical location, and its impact on the history of Islam. Mecca's geographical location in the Arabian Peninsula made it a commercial and religious center. Mecca in Morocco. Historically, Morocco was close to Europe. Would this have meant greater Western influence on Islam? Trade journeys and jihad might have taken on a different character. Mecca in Yemen? Yemen was an important center of maritime trade. Would Mecca have become the world's most powerful religious and commercial center? Mecca might have been closer to the Indian Ocean, meaning greater interaction with India and East Africa, relationship with Arab tribes. If Mecca had been in Morocco or Yemen, would it have remained a home for diverse Arab tribes? The development of Islam may have differed under different cultural influences, such as the Berbers in Morocco or ancient African civilizations. The Quraysh tribes were instrumental in spreading the Islamic message. Would they have had a similar impact if Mecca had been located differently? Hajj and its impact on the Islamic world? Would the Hajj have remained as it is now if Mecca had been in Morocco? Pilgrims coming from Europe and Africa might have been closer, but the Hajj might have become more challenging for those coming from India and East Asia. If Mecca were in Yemen, the journey to Mecca may have been more difficult for pilgrims from the Arab West, but closer to the populations of the Arabian Peninsula and the Indian Ocean. Spirituality and influence on the Islamic world. Would Mecca have remained the spiritual and scholarly center it is today? If Mecca were in Morocco or Yemen, the focus might have been more on the local culture and Islamic scholarship associated with those regions. The Islamic world might have been more influenced by Indian, African, or even Greek philosophies, economics, and trade in the Islamic world. Mecca, in its current location, connects 3 continents. Mecca in Morocco. It may have become a center of trade between Africa and Europe, and its markets may have developed differently. Mecca in Yemen. With its proximity to the Indian Ocean, it may have become a key stop on the maritime Silk Road. With greater influence on trade with Southeast Asia, international relations, and Islamic expansion. How would Mecca's location have affected the expansion of the Islamic Empire? Mecca in Morocco. The Islamic Empire may have expanded further into West Africa and Europe, creating powerful Islamic empires in those regions. Mecca in Yemen. Connections with Indian and Eastern empires may have been stronger, enhancing cultural diversity within the Islamic world. Conclusion: Mecca's location played a fundamental role in shaping Islamic history as we know it today. However, had Mecca been elsewhere, Islam might have taken a very different path. Mecca in Morocco? Perhaps Islamic history would have included stronger European cultural and commercial influences. Mecca in Yemen? Connections with Asia may have been pivotal in the development of the Islamic world. Ultimately, Mecca remains a universal symbol of unity and faith, regardless of its location.